guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Monica. If you're new to this channel, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Press the notification bell on so whenever I upload a new video you will be notified. But before we go any further, I would just like to make a quick disclaimer of my channel. Whatever I talked about on this channel is strictly based on my experience. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or what not to do, because at the end of the day, to be honest, we are all adults. You have the right and choice to live your life in whatever way you choose to. So if you relate with me in any ways, just join. Let's unpack everything. Today we're going to talk about, the struggles that us females face when it comes to breakup. And we heard that our exes or baby daddies have started seeing another woman. First thing you will start thinking of, oh, is she prettier than me? Does she have what it takes to have him? It's not about what it takes. It's about, am I ready? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to look after your mental health? Because at the end of the day, you worrying about that person being prettier than you, is that really what you have to think about at that point of time? Remember, you have a little one to look after. That should be your priority. That should be you thinking, okay, yes, am I gonna make myself more stronger and independent? Am I gonna look for work? Am I gonna have a better relationship with my kids? Am I gonna try and see if we can co-parent together for the best interest of my kids? And that's what you should be thinking about, not her being pretty, her being young. At the end of the day, it's not really necessary. By me saying being petty, you being like, okay, she's another woman, I'm not going to let her have a relationship with my kid. It's just showing that how desperate and insecure you are with your ex's partner. Let them have the relationship with the kids, because at the end of the day, as long as they are with that person, they are in your kid's life. You just have to accept that and be like, okay, let them have that relationship. She's not going to take that mommy position from me. I'm always going to be mommy. I'm always going to have that spot in his life. No matter how many women came in the dad's life, you're going to be the number one mom to them. Maybe they might even end up being a better stepmom to your kids. Your kids might end up loving that person, So whatever grudge you have towards your partner should not lead you holding back your kids from having a better relationship with that person. Don't come for me, but that's based on my experience. Don't be like, okay, you're going to start telling the kids things about the dad, start poisoning the kids' ears, because that can be very toxic for the kids. At the end of the day, whatever problems you guys have, it's between you two. Those kids did not ask you guys to give birth to them so they can come and listen to you people your rubbish. They should come and listen to you people your mess. At the end of the day, they are just innocent kids that got caught in mess, that just got caught in situation. So the best way as a parent, just extract those kids from them. Don't be like, okay, because I'm not with daddy, you're not gonna see daddy. I'm not with daddy, I'm gonna like be telling you things bad about your dad so you can hate your dad. At the end of the day, yes, that kid might have hate for the dad or the mom. She or he going to have that mental health breakdown where they're gonna be like, okay, yes, my parents are not together, but their relationship is so bitter. And when they are growing up seeing other kids who are not with their parents but they have good relationship, it's going to build hate towards you from your kids. So you need to stop that. You're going to make your kids so unhappy. Because I remember when, I've done it too. I remember, well, I didn't really say hate things about my kids' dad to my kids. I never did that. The only thing that I used to be like, you're not seeing those kids. I got to a point where my kids, they always ask, where's my daddy coming? When is my daddy coming? I'll be like, don't ask me about your daddy. I don't care about your daddy. I don't want to have this conversation. They constantly kept asking me, and to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm not actually doing my kids good, At the end of the day, it's their dad. I want to see my kids happy. They deserve to have that fathering figure in their life regardless, So all I did, like, he came over once. I'm like, you know what? You can come and see your kids, or you can pick the kids up. But whenever you pick your kids up or you come to my house, whatever you see, it's none of your business. That's just, it's for two parents who are not together. If the other person comes to your house, whatever they see in that house, it's none of their business. Whatever you see them doing, it's none of your business. Does not concern you. You've moved on, they've moved on. That's why it says it's a breakup. You don't have to be like stressing of what they're doing or what they're not doing. Yes, I understand for some people it can be so difficult. But at the end of the day, you need to be mature. You need to grow up. If you don't stop, you're going to just emotionally, you're going to have breakdown, and it's not good for your kids. Your kids actually have a good relationship with their dad or their mom, regardless, that like they should be in good terms. You will be at peace within yourself, girl, as long as you are not screwing that person again. The worst part of it that could happen, when if you are like, you break up with your baby daddy and then all of a sudden he's dating somebody else, but because you are emotionally attached to them, they're still coming, stealing you. No, you're putting yourself in a sticky position. You're putting yourself in a really bad place, because at the end of the day, there's no respect there. At the end of the day, you're just making yourself look stupid. That's just it. You used to be the main chick, now you're the side chick. Yes, I understand you're still catching feelings, but no, that's why you can catch feelings somewhere else. But to be honest, because you're catching all these feelings, that's why you're gonna be so nasty to the other woman, because you'll be like, I'm still having an affair with the ex, like my ex, so I'm still attached to him, so I should give her an attitude. Because no matter what, he is always going to deny you. No, to the current girlfriend, be like, oh, I'm just coming there to see the kids. No, girl, I'm gonna look at this camera and tell you again, you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're sexy. Don't let a man smuggle you at all, especially when you guys are exes and he find his other half. Just because you are emotionally attached to them, they should take advantage over you. It should be strictly kids. You come to my house, you pick your kids, or if you stand in front of the door, take your kids and bounce. I can live my life how the fuck I want to live my life. You tell yourself that, and you make it very strict and firm. Be realistic to yourself. You want to be that good role model to your kids. You want to see your kids growing up being in a happy place in life, because you depriving those kids from both parents, you know. In the long run, it's going to affect these kids. That's why sometimes you see some kids, they might end up being in gang. Some kids might end up being in end up with depression, anxiety, mental health. These are all factors that leads to it. For the best interest of the kids, forget about your own selfish interest and focus on what's best for your kids.